Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I am your wooble yarn host, Jennifer, because there's more woobles in the house. How cute is this packaging? It's so much cuter than the box, but like, it's so stinking cute. So, I ordered from Woobles. The other side is really cute too, but it has my address on it. The packaging is cute. I know, we're going wooble crazy this week, okay? We are, and I'm not apologizing for it. And this is more Christmas stuff. I also bought a kit from Walmart because, I'm gonna tell you why. So when we opened the Woobles advent calendar yesterday, one thing stood out to me when I looked at the preview of the kit is there was an elf workshop, but there was not a Santa Claus. I have a serious problem that there's not a Santa Claus in there, okay? I needed to make a Santa Claus for this kit. For my Woobly advent calendar. I needed Santa. So I went and looked and they had different curated kits that they put together a couple of kits and they like bundled them. So they had one with Santa and a couple of different characters, and this one was Santa with a Christmas tree and something else. And like, so they had these different curated kits. The kit I actually wanted was out of stock. And I signed up to get alerted when it comes back in stock, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy a different kit. Because I didn't necessarily need what was in the other curated kit. So I ordered this one, and I know Santa's in here, and I think there's a green elf in here. Because the advent calendar came with a girl pink elf, which is fine, but I also wanted a green elf. So I don't remember what's in this package because I ordered a couple weeks ago. But with that, let's get into it. All right, so we have 4 kits, all right? 4 kits. And then we have the kit we bought from Walmart. This package of the 4 kits, I don't remember what I paid. I want to say $110. I could be wrong. I'm going to look in my email and see if there's a receipt in there. Because the advent calendar, let's see. Is this the right one? Nope. I also ordered a Christmas present for someone. She better not be watching this video. Alright, so this is called the Stocking Stuff of Legend Bundle. And my receipt does not have a price on it. So I'm going to go to the Woobles website just so that I have proper information for you guys. And they had different kits. So like I said, they had curated. The advent calendar was $140 apparently. Can you show me my orders, please? Free shipping over $50. So I've never not spent $50 on the Woobles website. And it was this one. That was not it. I should have been better prepared. $116 for, and that's with tax. They charge state tax and county tax. So it was, the price is $110 for the 4 kits. And the kits at Walmart are $30. So 3 times 4 is $120. So you're saving $10 by bundling the 4 pieces on the Woobles website. And these are holiday edition, all of them, including the snowman, which came from Walmart and is not part of the thing. And it says, learn to crochet kit for beginners. All materials are included. We got Douglas the fur because you need a Christmas tree, right? And then it says it has a 4mm crochet hook, and online instructions, plastic guides, yarn, needle, stuffing, yarn, step-by-step videos, pre-starter piece. These kids, I'm so sorry, have a special crochet hook that matches the character. And of course, I'm going to open them up and show you because these are resealable bags. Okay, I'm going to open all of them. So it has everything in here to make the entire character, including instructions and all that. And I was really hard on the Woobles kits when I first reviewed them because the price tag is between $30 and $45 for one kit, and I would like to see a price tag closer to $15 or $20. Even $25 would be much more reasonable to me to spend on these. And yes, I paid them. I absolutely bought them. I did. I like them and I'm buying them even though I don't like the price. So I say that because I, in my fantasy land, would like these to be cheaper because I would buy so much more of them and it would make them more accessible to more people. But one of the things when I first reviewed these was I didn't take into consideration how amazing these are for a beginner. Now, I have a daughter and a bonus daughter, which is my niece by birth. And I participated in raising her. She is very much like my own child. I have taught everyone in my house to crochet and it didn't stick with any of them. But when my niece saw me making the Woobles kits, she asked if she could make one, and she loves making the Woobles, and then started buying other kits, and she's making cute stuff to decorate her apartment. So for the benefit of beginners, absolutely, and the bottom will tell you, for beginners, intermediate, a little bit harder with extra pieces that have to be added on, so it's a little more complicated. Don't buy the intermediate for someone who's never crocheted before. Okay, go for the beginner kits. So we got Holiday Edition Douglas the Fir, and the tutorials are really, really slow, step-by-step, really informative instructions. And also, you don't have to watch that. You can just download the pattern. And they do, my niece is left-handed, and they have right and left-handed tutorials on their network. So, all right, so everything is in here to make Douglas the Fir. We got, this is so cute. This is Douglas's. It doesn't say his name on here. Some of the kits will actually have their name on here. It says 4mm, a Woobles hook for Douglas the Fir. Each one of these kits will have a hook like this to go with the character, which I also really like. It's just a little extra detail that they didn't have to do. This is the instructions, extra eyeballs. So there's 3 eyeballs in every kit, which means the more kits you have, you can save up the eyeballs and continue to make extra Woobles. Like say you want 2 Christmas trees or 2 snowmen, you have extra eyeballs. And this will also have a darning needle in here and sometimes little bits of like black yarn for like the face details. And then they give you, oh, there's black here, yellow for the star, brown for the trunk, and that feels like a pretty good sized ball of green. And then last but not least, the stuffing to stuff it. And there's always more than enough stuffing to make one. Sometimes there's enough stuffing in these kits to make 2 Woobles. And so very, very, very often there is enough yarn to make 2 Woobles. And I think the reason they do that is in case you make a mistake and you have to start over or cut it, there's extra for you. So there's Douglas the Fir. These kits that I purchased, so there's 5 here, are gonna go with part of the advent calendar. And I'm just gonna pick them at random and create pieces for the toy workshop. If you didn't watch that video yesterday, please go watch it. It's really cute, okay? Then this is also part of the kit, is Janice the stocking. And again, everything is in here. There's gonna be red yarn, white yarn, black yarn, and eyeballs, and a darning needle. Now what I like to do with these kits, especially with the advent calendar or the curated kits, I load everything into my account on the Woobles website, and then I print off the patterns. And when I go into my folder, like, which one do I want to make today? I already have the printed pattern off there because I loaded it into my account. I can pick any one of these because I don't like doing it to traditional advent style. I like making what I want on the day I want to make it. So this one has stockings on it. These are all 4mm hooks. They're all exactly the same hooks. They just are designed. And then everything in here to make Janice the stocking. Look at that sweet baby boy right there. Yes, my Bubble Lil. He got a new doggy bed today for my bedroom. The one in here is still old, but he uses it, so it doesn't matter. Well, that's the wrong. And then I got the gingerbread, which is Ted the Gingerbread Man. I think the only thing that's different from the Walmart one is the Walmart one has glitter yarn in it for the snowman. This one, Ted the Gingerbread, has this cute little crochet hook. Aren't they cute? I don't use their hooks. And then everything in there to make Ted the Gingerbread. And then it's Santa Claus. I want to see Santa Claus's hook. Woo. Lots of red, lots of white. We got, I'm going to say flesh tone, black. Oh, the Santa Claus hook is cute. I didn't get a green elf. I thought my kid, maybe that's what I was missing, is I don't have the elf. Yep, this kit didn't have an elf in it. I think that's the kit that I wanted that I couldn't purchase, was the kit with the elf in it. But, I mean, it was out of stock. I'm trying to find it. I'm scrolling down. They have so many cute woobles and things you can make. Right, come on. Where is the kids? Collaborations? No. Bundles. Seasonal bundles. Alright, so there is a kit that has the woodland creatures. Let It Snow bundle. This is the one I'm opening now. So it was $75. And then there's Trio of Friends, which has the elf. And then a stocking with the elf instead of the gingerbread with the elf. And then they have, this one was really cute, but that's a lot of little pieces. And this one I didn't find to be a good value, because it's like 2 big woobles and a bunch of little tiny woobles for $85. And to me, that was just not. So the kit I really wanted was one of these two, but they were sold out because I wanted either the gnome and the elf, or the elf and the gingerbread man. Like, I wanted one of those, but they were sold out. Let me see how much the elf is. The elf is probably $40. Do I need a green elf? No, because I can take the pattern for the pink elf, and maybe that's what I was thinking. I can take the pattern for the pink elf, and I can make a green elf with my green extras, right? So maybe that's why I didn't. Maybe that's what I'll do. Bernard the elf. He's $40. And I could just take the girl elf and I could just convert it. And no, I won't have the elf hook, but that, I don't care about that. Maybe that's what I'll do, because I know I'm going to have leftover green. Right, so we got did I show you the Santa hook? I talked so much I don't even remember. And then everything in here to make Santa Claus. You know, it would have been cute if Santa had a glittery outfit, because I mean it's Santa, but it's alright. I guess it's alright. Maybe you didn't notice, there's 46 minutes till my turkey is done. Alright, and then this one I bought at Walmart. Now Walmart has this one I think they have the gingerbread man. I believe they have the stocking. They may have the Christmas tree, but I know for certain they have, because I bought this one at Walmart. This was $30 on Walmart's website. Not on Walmart's website. $30 for the Woobles at Walmart. Whereas on the Woobles website, they're $40. So check out Walmart first and see if your local Walmart has it. I have never had sparkle yarn from Woobles, so we're going to see if I like the way it feels. It feels kind of yucky. It feels yucky. It's sparkling and it's pretty. It feels yucky. It's scratchy. So I don't hate it, but I would not buy more of this. Oh, and the orange is sparkly too. Come on. That's actually less scratchy than the red. Got a little bit of brown. Then there's white in here. And then we have the snowman. That would be a cute accessory to make, right? All right, so we're gonna have to make a cup of cocoa for the advent calendar and some candy canes. So that is my second purchase of Woobly goodness. I also think I placed another order for the Grinch set. I'm not positive on that, but I think I did. Which means I spent way too much on Woobles, but no regrets. No regrets. Okay, no regrets. I spent my entire next 2 months budget for yarn on Wooble kits. And we're just gonna love ourselves and accept that I did that, because the plan was, the idea was, I'm gonna make videos of the Woobles and of me making them and showing you what the Woobles are. And my idea was that I'm gonna have something that's been made on the Monday Makes videos, and I'm gonna have small little cute projects to continue me through the busy season of the holidays, but also because we're moving and we're packing up our entire house. And this week in particular has been absolute chaos in my house. This week alone, Monday we had carpet cleaners come in and do all the carpets upstairs, which means we had to empty the rooms out. So the entire upstairs got misplaced or displaced to other areas. We've been running stuff to the storage every single day. We've been throwing stuff away and putting it in the dumpster and donate every single day for the past couple of weeks. We have been this week, which is actually last week in your time, because I'm recording this way last week, because I know I don't have time to record for the rest of this week, so I'm trying to bulk record a bunch of stuff so you guys have content, and so I'm still making a paycheck. So this coming week, it's last week to you, but like coming up still in my world, we have a house cleaner coming doing a move out clean. We have painters coming that's painting. We have we're working on the kitchen. We're gutting the cabinets and we're sanding and painting the cabinets, and we're doing all these things to get the house on the market. Hopefully by the end of this week in your time. And because of all that, I need little things to keep me going and keep me busy and keep my hands busy and keep my mind busy, and things that aren't going to take up too much space, you know, too much. Like, I'm making the sock, but I needed a break from the sock because socks take a long time. It's a bunch of little tiny stitches, right? So then I started making a rag rug, which I will show you this when it's complete. I'm using the Luke stitch from the Luke blanket. And I'm using the scraps that I bought from the last thrift haul. This is gonna be a cool rug, okay? It's textured. I can't wait to finish that. I'm working on this because this is something I can work on while I'm editing and stuff like that. So there's gonna be a lot of that kind of stuff going on. So with that, there will probably be another Woobles haul at some point, because I really do think, and I'm not sure, I think I also ordered the Grinch. So I'm gonna have more Woobles than I have time to make, and I didn't think that through all the way, but YOLO! You only live once, right? So So there's going to be lots of woobly content, Christmas content in the coming weeks. But there's going to be other stuff mixed in too. And I know not everybody celebrates Christmas. And I'm going to say this right off the bat. I'm not trying to force Christmas on nobody. I'm not trying to force my beliefs on anyone. I don't care if you don't celebrate Christmas. I fully support whatever it is you believe. I fully support whatever it is you celebrate or not celebrate. I'm cool with all of that. I'm not a judgmental person. Also, I know that I don't have all the answers. And I know that nobody on this earth has all the answers, even if they think they do. And so with that, like, you know, I hope you'll still join me on this ride, even if you don't believe in Santa Claus. Because I still believe in Santa Claus. I know he's real. I've met him. And with that one, I will let you guys go. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.